So, Alison, can you tell us what the fixer is, please?
I will be delighted to do that in the end. Welcome back in your new role as marketing manager.
Thank you.
The fixer, something which we're spending an awful lot more time doing now is that many practices just want to know what's going on and what should we do in the face of many different sets of data that are available to them from their vaccine suppliers, their flea and worm suppliers, their food suppliers. They've got loads of information, but in reality what's happening in their business, they require some process by which someone comes in, takes a big holistic view of the practice and says, right, okay, given everything we've found out, you really do need to fix this, this and this. So the fixer report, the practice receive a report, and we look at those aspects of the practice that the practice can control and change. Things that are included are externally facing information as well as internal information, and we base a fixer report on a balanced scorecard approach.
Can you explain the balanced scorecard approach?
Yeah, balanced scorecard is again another really useful tool. Again, not invented by Allswitch but adapted. Started out with some gentlemen called Kaplan and Norton. So you want to Google balanced scorecard and you'll find loads and loads of information. Essentially, it makes you look at your business in a very balanced way, looking at finance parameters, staff-related parameters, customer-related parameters, and operational efficiency parameters. So the way we do a fixer is we will look at staff, so we will do a staff survey, spend time in the practice understanding the mood of the staff, the capability, are you running on locums, have you got people who aren't sufficiently trained, what do the staff feel about the workplace, is it a learning and growing environment. So the balanced scorecard staff section, that's what we do there. From the finance point of view, the balanced scorecard, we would say that you need to be looking at your gross profit percentage, looking at your turnover per clinician, and essentially look at your staff costs as a percentage of revenue. So working with data from your accountants or data from your own management systems, we would look at how are you doing and what are your challenge areas. Recent fixer reports we've done has highlighted practices who are paying far too much to their veterinary professionals because their turnover doesn't justify the number of headcounts they've actually got, or other practices who are spending an inordinate amount of money at the wholesalers on goods and consumables which bear no relationship to their turnover. So you immediately go, hang on a minute, you need to watch this on a month-by-month basis.
Yeah.
So the finance bit of the balanced scorecard on a monthly basis is fairly predictable. The staff one is fairly predictable. Operational efficiency, which Kaplan and Norton describe as internal process. Internal process for most veterinary practices, we found vets understand operational efficiency, like, you know, of the hours that are available to your customers, how many of those hours are you fee generating? So if you look at a 4-vet practice with 4 consult rooms open 10 hours a day, you've got 5 days a week times 10 hours times 4 consult rooms. That's your potential capacity. But how many of those did you ever fill? Probably 20%. So most practices are inherently inefficient because they've got rooms lying empty, or they've got call hours for equine and farm, which people are travelling. So that will be the operational side, looking at call handling, calls in cage, calls lost, and then the customer side is, and what are you doing? So very predictable stuff. Net Promoter Score, how are they doing? Mystery Shopping Index, and from the point of view of the customer, if we can get how likely they are to recommend and how we're dealing with them on the phone. That's the balanced scorecard, and that's what goes into the fixed report.
Brilliant, thank you very much.